we are discussing under networking the website concept. All right. Okay, so this is a part of your curriculum. Okay, so we need to see here, we will learn out here the different type of website concepts and how to handle the websites. All right, that is the thing. So if we are going over here, so what is a website? What is a website? First of all, this comes, okay, one of the most common reasons for us to be using internet every day is to get the information. Okay, okay, that has been loaded with in the web server or somewhere else. The information is generated by multiple sources and carefully organized in the form of files and web pages, which when grouped together to form a single entity and then become a website. Okay, so actually a website are the collections of different web pages and interlinked web pages rather. Okay, so here the same thing has been written. So a collection of web pages which are grouped together and usually connected together in various ways, often called a website or simply a site. Okay, so more precisely we should call it as website. Okay, so these are the things. So nowadays without the website it will not be possible for us in order to get the information on any subject instantly. Okay, so and most of the places we are and whenever we are working, in most of the places we are online only, so we are having the internet facility. Okay, so to go to a particular website we are collecting information, we are gathering information. Okay, and we are working on it. Okay, clear? What are the importance and uses? The websites are utilized for various purposes like web surfing, email, chatting, social networking, videos, online business, online marketing, searching jobs, news and information, classified ads, blogs, downloads, online payments and online banking, file sharing, online games, or many other more are there. You have seen that its span is like a wave only. Okay, so anywhere you can grow from anywhere. Okay, that is the things. So there the business can go on 24 hours a day. Okay, so research on marketing and global audience can follow that one also. Customer service can be improved, can be improved. Okay, here one thing has not been mentioned, that is e-governance. Okay, so we are getting the facilities of all the government based jobs, and if we want to do something with the government, some relationship types and all, relationship jobs and all, so everything can be carried out by internet. Okay, save money on printing and distribution cost. You can download and simply save it in your cloud storage or in your physical storage. Okay, sell your products and services online, and stability is there of course, and viral marketing without a marketing cost. Okay, fine. So you can also do the ad posting also over here, the free classified ads under the free classified ads. Okay, and sometimes you can webcast also if you are owning a website. Fine, so that is, these are the website and the importance of it. Okay, so apart from this there are many other uses also are being carried out by the website. Okay, that is what the website concepts actually. Okay, this is the one. Okay, now let us see that what are the different types of website and why do people visit websites. Okay, generally people look at website for two primary reasons. What are the things? One, for collecting resources and information. Okay, another is to do for another thing is the prime things I am saying, that is another thing is for business. Okay, to find information that they are need. This is the first one. This could be anything from a tourister searching information of a city or location, student looking for pictures, or if they want to do the higher studies for the universities and all, or for a school project to find the latest stock quotes. Okay, for a stock market broker or the person who is doing the trading in stock market, to getting the address of the nearest restaurant if people want to have a dine or a dinner. Okay, to complete a task people may want to buy the latest bestseller of a product or the best product. Okay, this is what the business actually. Okay, e-commerce you can say more precisely. Download a software program. You can download a software, free software also, open source software even, or participate in an online discussion about a favorite hobby. Fine, so that is the thing. So these are the reasons that we should visit the websites. Okay, acha. Another thing is that components of a good websites, that are also their qualities or components, whatever you say. So the navigation must be easy, means from one link to another link you can reach easily. Okay, then the contents must be secured and authentic. Okay, sometimes some websites are providing wrong information and people are misguided. Okay, so the information when you are putting down, you should download it from an authenticate authenticated site. Okay, proper layout. Okay, so the it is not that decorated with very jarring things and all. Okay, so layout is proper. Okay, so menu and options you can find out easily. Okay, whatever you want to do. Okay, you will see the some design of the websites are so cumbersome that it's very difficult to find out the different options. Okay, proper links are to be given over there. Effective color scheme is also a factor. First loading time, the web server should be a faster one, so the website can be loaded in no time. Okay, mobile friendly. Okay, so the both places it can be used. Okay, font that suits the website. Okay, so the writing style of the website must be a suitable one. Okay, and good quality images with less size. Okay, clear. Good quality images in the sense means the message the images are not blur or something like that. Okay, and consistency of design among all pages. Whenever you are going to the connected pages, the thing is that it is very well designed and well organized, and the layout is also proper. So these are the components of a good website. All right, next is we are actually going over here things we need to build a website. We need a domain name that has to be nowadays free domain servers are also available. Okay, but you should not go with that. You should purchase a domain. Okay, from some providers. Okay, our custom web address is www.ourwebsitename.com. Okay, so website hosting is also important, and under which server you are going to host your web page after creating it. Okay, so we need website design tools, languages, tools like Firefox, Developer, Photoshop. Okay, Panicoda, many are there. Dreamweaver, Fireworks, etc. Language you can use HTML, ASP, PHP, JSP, .NET, all these things. Okay, ASP means active server page, and PHP means hypertext preprocessor. Okay, and this is the Java server page is JSP, and .NET softwares. Okay, two of the most common methods for designing website that work well both on desktop and mobile are responsive and adaptive design. Okay, in responsive design, content moves dynamically depending on screen size. Okay, and in adaptive design, the website content is fixed in layout sizes and that match common screen sizes. Okay, so whatever the screen size will be, accordingly it will be displaying. Fine. So now the thing is that, okay, so let us see the website structure. Clear? What is the structure of a website? Website structure is such a kind of thing that is helping us in order to create a proper website. Clear? Proper structuring of a website is breaking them into subsections on the basis of field type and subject matter is very important. Okay, so whatever subject matter you are giving, that language of the subject matter must be very precise. Okay, and website structure refers to the framework in which the information or content of a website employs of both usability and presentation. These two things are very important. Okay, how much it will be user friendly, that is also a factor. Okay, so it should be structured in such a way that the usability and the presentation of the contents in the website must be suitable for the person who all are going to use the website. Okay, so not much animation, not much images and all, and whenever required, okay, a link should be provided. Okay, for any kind of help is required and all. So this actually make a website proper. So here let us see the hierarchy. Okay, so it's the root and these are the sub pages, and again the sub pages are there. These sub pages can be accessible by links. Okay, so here the root, here the other links. These links will be provided, and this link and these pages will be clear, will be provided with the link to go to this sites. Okay, so these pages. Okay, so this will make up total. These are the collection of web pages that is making this particular website. So website is at the root. Okay, then there will be hyperlinks that will help us in order to connect, okay, different parts of the web page. Fine, that is the thing. Now let us see out here. Okay, what is working of how it works. Okay, so when a user requests the web page, the browser employed by the user requested the server through DNS server, means domain naming service server. Okay, so whenever you are typing a URL, okay, its IP address will be it will be transferred into its IP address, and a web server will have its IP address table. There it will be searched first. Okay, so what will happen, this is the IP address, you can see this is the gateway. Okay, so it is going to the web browser and it is finding out where it has been located. If located, then the HTML page will be sent via web browser and the content can be seen over here. Okay, so that is the thing. So that is what it is showing, the IP address of the site. Okay, 192.168.1.2. okay, from there the request is going and the request is coming back via server to the DNS server, and finally DNS server will throw it in the web browser. Okay, that is the thing. So here it is showing the in the web browser you are writing the web address or the URL. Okay, going to the server is showing you this one, and it has been saved by the domain naming server. Okay, so here the user is accessing the website. Okay, web browser. Okay, then the URL, then it is going to the DNS server, processing in this from the server, and then coming and has been displayed into web browser. Okay, so let us see over here the text given. When a user requests the web page, the browser employed by the user requested the server through DNS server, and by fetching and interpreting the requested files, okay, displays it on user screen. DNS server content domain convert domain name to IP address, that is the unique address. This process is known as DNS resolution. So if the DNS resolution has not been occurred, then the error message, that is the HTTP 404 not found message, will be displayed on the web browser. Okay, that means this particular site is no longer existing in the web server, and if it is a successful search, then and there it will be viewed on the web browser. So in that case, definitely the DNS resolution has taken place. If the DNS resolution has not been taken place, the website cannot be displayed. Okay, that's what the thing. Clear? So that is the functionality of a website. Okay, so there are some domains you can see out there. Wikipedia.org. Here also one important thing to say. WORG means non-profitable organization. Google.com is a commercial. Amazon is also the same thing. cbse.nic.in. This means that it is under the NIC server. Okay, NIC, National Informatics Center servers is there, nic.in from India. Facebook.com is a commercial. Yahoo also the same thing. Flipkart.com is an commercial site that providing us the e-commerce facilities. Okay, that is the thing. Now you see out here how the thing web page and these types. What is on web page? Web page is a document or HTML document. So whatever you see over there, those are called hypertext, actually the content, the information. Okay, so HTML document commonly written in HTML, okay, that is viewed in an internet browser. How web page can be accessed by entering a URL address into browser's address bar. Okay, suppose say www.google.com is a URL. Okay, a web page may contain text, graphics, hyperlinks to other web pages and files. Hyperlinks actually helps us to go to the other pages or the other content of the file. Okay, of that page. Okay, and files also can be connected. Okay, a web page is often used to provide information to its visitor, including pictures or videos to help illustrate important topics, etc. Okay, a web page may also be used as a method to sell products or services to its visitors, which is coming under the e-commerce. Okay, and government also providing various services through its e-governance portal. Okay, like passport making, filing of income tax. Okay, filing of income tax and then service tax. Okay, and you can also apply for your driving license, motor vehicles. All these e-governance facilities are also available, so you no need to go by person, okay, physically to be present over there. So everything is possible. Okay, and for this the apps are also being developed, like Umang app is there, okay, from India government, which is actually providing us the e-governance facilities. Okay, that is the thing. Understood? So these are the web pages. That is the that is what. And even if you know, for the recent COVID vaccination, we are having the CoWIN app also. We can register ourselves for the vaccination process in the CoWIN app also. That is also a part of e-governance only. Okay, so you have to go to that website and you have to register yourself. Okay, so several things can be done by the web page and websites. Okay, that is the thing. So here the difference between the website and web page have been displayed. A single document on the internet. What is web page? It is a single document on the internet, whereas the website is a collection of related web pages linked together under the same domain. All right, that is the thing. So website are the what? These are the collection of these are the each single page which are in the web page. Okay, development requires minimum amount of time and development takes a long time. Okay, clear? Since the links are only given in the web page, and here what is there? Okay, so here each individual page to be prepared, then only it can be connected into web page. Web page has content about a single entity, whereas websites are having several entities. Address of URL of web page depends on the website. A URL of website does not depends upon web page. Okay, that is the thing. Clear? So URL you have to give it correctly in order to connect the web page. Okay, then you have to go to the website. Clear? That's what website is, a collection of web pages. It is the content that is to be displayed on a website. Okay, and website is a place used to display the content. And web page URL has an extension, like here it is given one example, say www.google.com or anything. Okay, but if you want to access Gmail, you have to click on his Gmail link whenever you are going to that particular web page. Website. Okay, no extension used in URL of a website, like you can give it in the straight away as it has been written. Okay, so these are all about these things. So this chapter, this particular website concepts we have done till here today. Okay, so you must study these things, and please let us know the technicalities of the web pages and all. Okay, till then, thank you.